Alright guys, we are going to start this crochet tutorial. These are all the items you're going to need. You're going to need a regular worsted weight yarn, 4-ply. You're going to need a button of your choice, a yarn needle, some scissors which have escaped me right now, a size E hook which is 3.5 millimeter, and then a size F which is 3.75 millimeter. Okay, it's going to come out like this. I'm going to try and make it a little longer, a little larger this time, but pretty much that's the gist of it. So let's get started. We're going to pull out the string from the middle. And make a slip knot. And we're going to start with the larger hook. This is the F. And we're going to chain 33. Chain of 33. Usually when you start them, the shorter you go, they stretch. It stretches along the way, so it'll get a little longer. So we'll just start with 33 in single crochet. So we're just going to half double crochet in the third stitch from the hook and then all the way across. 3. I'm hoping that comes in a little clear. And then just half double crochet in each stitch to the end. I'm trying to do this by looking into the camera now to make sure that you can see. So I'm just yarning over, putting it in the next stitch, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3 loops on the that are open on the hook. So yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3. Okay, when you get to the end, you're going to chain 2, 1, 2. You're going to turn your work, and then you're going to half double crochet all the way to the end again. So we're going to go into this first loop right here. Can you see that? We're going to go into the first one right there. And then go all the way across. I'll meet you back once I get to the end. Okay, guys, I'm back at the end of the second row, and I'm going to crochet into 2, the last 2. It looks like there's only 1, which is how it's going to always look at the end of a row. So I'm going to go into the one that's obvious and pull up a loop, and then the last one is this little bit here, and then you pull up your loop. Make sure you count your stitches to make sure you have the same amount going. Okay, so we're going to do this for a total of 19 rows. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work, and keep working. So we're going to do 19 rows total. Alright, so you got 17 more to go. Make sure you count your stitches so you don't have too much or too less, you know, halfway through and then have to unravel it. Alright, so I'll be back when we get to 19 rows. Alright, did it wrong. So I'm going to take my work and I'm going to put it right side up, and I'm going to fold it in so the right sides are facing together. And then I'm going to take my long piece here, put it on my yarn needle. Sorry, I'm making sure that's in focus. I keep forgetting I'm in the camera. So we're going to put that in, and then all we're going to do is whip stitch the ends together. So looks like this. So I'm going to get that first piece there, just like you're doing, you're using a needle. And we want to get that piece out of there. Just like you're doing, like you're sewing something. So I'm just going to try and get it into every one. And I recommend doing this twice. So you can go down. You can go down and then come back up and then tie it in. Alrighty. Okay, so this is the base of the piece. So we're going to turn it inside out. And this is the right side. Okay. Alright, now to make the top of it, there's going to be 5 rows of single crochet. Looks like this. Let's get it a little closer. It's black, so it's kind of hard to see. But there are 5 rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 rows. I never follow patterns. So, okay, so 6 rows of single crochet. And the way this one was set up was to have a loop here that actually comes over the button. But I don't think I like that. So what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to make a buttonhole so you can just stick the button in. So I'm going to do 2 rows of single crochet and then change it up on the 3rd row. So let's get started for the rest of it. So I'm going to take my yarn again, and this time I'm going to use the smaller hook, which is E, which is a 3.5 millimeter hook. I know you guys can't see that because maybe... No, you can't. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to go into the end, one of the ends here, and you're going to put your hook in from the inside of it, and you're going to pull it. Uh-oh, don't make a mess. Pull the yarn through. Okay, and then you're going to, you don't even have to single crochet one. You're just going to go into the next stitch and single crochet. Next stitch, single crochet. All the way around. So we're going to do that for, let's do that for 1 round. And come back when you get to the end of this round. So we're going to go all the way around to the other end and come back to where we started. Alright. Okay, so I'm at the end of my 2nd row of single crochet. So I'm going to go around until the middle of the bag. So I'm going to still continue to single crochet until I get to like the middle, or somewhat in the middle, and then I'm going to skip a few chains and make a buttonhole. So let's go around to the middle. So we're just doing single crochet here. Okay, let's see where I'm at. So I want my button to be about right there, so I gotta go about 2 more. Yep, 2 more. One, 2. So then I'm gonna do 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet in the 5th chain. Let's see if that hole is big enough for my button. Yes, it is. So then you just want to do that with whatever size button you choose. If you have a larger button, you're going to need more chains. And if you have a smaller button, of course, you're going to need a lesser amount of chains. So that works. So then I'm just going to single crochet all the way around again. Okay, so the last step is to put in the button in the right spot. So we're going to put the button in where we want it to show up. There. So kind of want it right there. Can you see that? So I'm just going to push it through the back. And this is where it comes out at. So I'm going to sew it in. I had to get a smaller yarn needle because the other one was too big. So I'm going to go from the inside. And sew it in from there. So I'm going to kind of grab some of the material here and then go in the hole and pull it through. Leave a little bit of yarn to tie in, and then, you know, I'll grab some of the yarn and come back around. So if you can get in there a good 3 or 4 times to make it really secure, that'd be great. So I'll come back when I'm done. Alright, and this is the finished project. So I got my button in there. It's kind of backwards, I know, buttoning in from the inside, but I like it better this way than the other one. So we'll bring that button right through, and there is your cute clutch. Very cute. Here is the other one I made. See the size difference? This again was 27 stitches for the first foundation stitch. And then this one is 33. So the size is a good distance of size. I mean a good change in size for just 6 stitches. So yep. So there you have it. Your nice crochet clutch with a nice button. And it's big enough, so let's put some stuff in it. Let's fill it up.